Sorry. Yesterday we did a good top-down approach and we had some action after NFP. So we covered a lot of your existing trades. And now let's check what happened, if we have any changes. We are waiting for new setups or try to manage existing trades. So let's just take a look. We can see we had the clear break yesterday, the 2 to 3 line break, but the market is retracing a little bit, or it's slowing down. So on the weekly chart, yes, we have the 2 to 3 line on the euro-US dollar, of course, still. On the daily chart, price broke yesterday the trend line for good, but now it's retracing. As you can see, it is above the line, it's over the 36 EMA, and we have the weekly chart pointing up, right? So let's check the 4-hourly chart. On the 4-hourly, that's what we said yesterday. We are waiting for at least the 4-hourly 1 2 3. Now we get the 1 2 3. We have the 1 2 3 right now in making. Okay, so if the price retraces, would be great if it could settle down here at the 200 EMA, the 36, and then suddenly break out. Okay, that would be perfect if that happens. Now the thing on the daily chart is you can still draw the lines a little bit differently because you have all the spikes. You could say, hey, that is right now also resistance if I draw the line like that. But okay, we usually ignore the spikes, place the line between the bodies and the peaks, and then we have something in between, right? A solution in between, and the price broke that line, of course. The thing is, we don't have a higher high yet, right? It's still a lower high on the daily chart. So the 4-hourly 1 2 3 is the first early entry solution if we get the setup, but it's of course not confirmed on the daily chart. It would be confirmed if the price creates a 1 2 3 over that. You have your crossover over here and it looks like that, something that would be a confirmation. Okay, we don't have that to be really conservative, but we have a trend line break and we have a 4-hourly setup in making like this. So actually this 1 2 3 setup is really close to the resistance, the whole resistance area. It would be a little bit aggressive, but if it looks good and it's a powerful 2 to 3 line break, it's worth trying out with less risk if possible. Okay, so far is anybody watching the euro-US dollar for entries? Okay, that's good. So keep an eye on it. Now, as I said, you use the CHF because it's sitting in this range. I don't look at it at all. It's too rangy. It's the price is in between support and resistance. We don't bother with that one right now. Cable again. Remember the top-down approach. We said ideally a setup below here to look for new shorts. Now on the daily chart, the price has to come back. It has to go down, actually break that before we can go short again. So but if it stays above, again a setup over here, this support line coming also from the weekly, but actually on the daily chart, if you zoom out a little bit, connect the previous touches, this is the support line that has been broken. Now what we like to see is the price staying below here for shorts. Now if it goes up and it's really staying over that line, okay, then we could aggressively look for longs. Then okay, the trouble we are having here that we have the previous highs between here and the spikes, so we have resistance also. Everything you do over here would be aggressive because cable in this area, of course it's trending, but in this area it's still looking like a small range, okay, all in all. So in favor because of the trend line break, which is more important than everything else. And then a 2 to 3 line break for shorts to target, of course, our support in the 200 EMA and the weekly 36 EMA for now. But if it goes up and stays over here, personally, I will not touch it. Yeah, even if I get a 4-hourly setup, I just don't like that the price is in this range. I would wait for the price to come out here, and then for only a really nice conservative daily 1 to 3, I would consider longs again. Yeah, if the shorts really fail. Okay, so far? I think yes, right? Okay, now the USD yen. As I said, I missed out the short myself here, the aggressive one. I just have the euro yen and GBP/JPY, but that was a good short. And now that is, it looks like it wants to create another 1 to 3 as expected, like always here after the big move and price getting closer to support. If that fails, breaking the 36, so if it's, you look like here, you see you have 3-4 candles where the price is not really going higher. If it fails here and we get a nice break, okay, then I will try to get in probably even on the 1-hourly chart or 4-hourly chart, or if I miss it out on the daily, still targeting on the weekly the support line down here. Yeah, it's getting a little bit small, so we need a good setup with a smaller stop, so it's worth it. But if we don't get it, let's say we have a 100 pips stop and we are going to target 200 pips between 180 and 200, then it's worth it. But if we have like a 150, 160 pip stop on the daily chart, I would try to get an entry on the lower time frames, right? 1-hourly, 4-hourly, to take advantage of the bigger retracement still. Now, if it breaks, okay, if it's creating a higher low or something, and breaks the resistance line up here, then we still have, remember, the weekly, it's a weekly 1 to 3, okay? So after, if it's breaking that line, hopefully not, I say hopefully because it would really be great if it could retrace back to here, and a bounce here would make much more sense to us, right? A bounce or a break, both scenarios are good. A break would be great for new shorts, a bounce would be good for powerful longs, and close to support, of course. But even if it's not doing that, if the price moves up, then we have to focus on longs again, because it's just a very powerful major long trend, depending on how the setups look. So what we have is a scenario, that is our scenario for tomorrow. So we can check, and the other would be something like that, maybe on the 4-hourly chart. Correct? I think we are okay here. Is anybody in the USD yen still? I got some emails, but I never know. I'm not always sure if people are in the room also. Anybody short here right now in the room on USD yen? Nobody on this pair, right? Okay, Aussie, we had the 4-hourly 1 to 3. Okay, it went up, so and that's what was obvious here to see. After the trend line break, we said the 4-hourly 1 to 3 would be our signal, or a daily later on, but the 4-hourly is already gone, so good luck with the longs here. And the trend line, of course, now that we got our 1 2 3, we can draw the lines again. Here was the break after the touch, so it looks better now. We had a little bit of a range. It did not immediately retrace, it ranged, and then it came back to the 36. We're still at the break, it's still going up. NFP probably was helpful in terms of finding the trend, okay? But now, of course, another 1 2 3 on the 4-hourly before you do anything. at least, or you wait for daily 1 2 3, depending on how volatile it is. Could take a while, of course. We still have what we had yesterday. Remember, price came out of here. We said we need the break of the 36 for longs. Now it bounced. We had 4 hourly shorts, and the 36, of course, is the target. That is support. Now if the 36 breaks, okay, if people that are long here, if they didn't hedge anything, okay, if you didn't hedge the position after the 2 to 3 line break, they want to make sure to watch the 200 EMA, of course, the daily 36, which look, that's a huge big 1 2 3 long 1 2 3. So now it's important, even if it breaks a little bit, doesn't matter, but in the end it has to bounce and go up, so it's a confirmation that this really wants to go higher. If not, you have to hedge it up, and if it moves below, and people that are long since here and here and here, to ensure at least the 300 pips out of this big 500-600 pips move, right? So if the price moves down to support here and bounces here, then you can get rid of the shorts, but you hedged up, and if the price moves up, of course, your longs start making profits again. So that's a very important area, that you get a bounce close to the 36 later on today or tomorrow, or whenever it starts moving, or a break. And if it breaks, of course, you have to hedge it up if you're not already short using the 4 hourly 1 2 3, right? That would look like that's probably maybe even a bounce on the 200 and another 1 2 3. So it could be a little bit tricky, depending what the price is going to do, maybe up and down. But important is that in the end it moves up. If it's going down, long traders have to hedge latest there. Yeah. Hopefully it bounces and goes up, because it's a major uptrend, and then the swing traders have fun with their long. Otherwise, they have to manage the trade or hedge it up. Okay. Now here the short scenario, as I said, 2 to 3 line break is stop about 90 pips. Targeting the line here would be 230. Not bad. Okay. Not bad. Okay. That's not good. Your CHF is still in that range. We have candles, as I said yesterday, 20 pips daily candles. What a shame. No, it's not for us right now. It's just too slow. Euro yen, of course, still that 1 2 3. Yesterday we had the same scenario. The price was here. Now it broke a little bit, and it's sitting there. So okay. Swing traders, long traders, of course, have hedged the position early here, and now it's very important. We need to see a break here, right? This is the scenario, the short scenario. If it breaks, because we also had NFP and everything, if it breaks, okay, then we have to get rid of the hedged positions, leave the longs open, or if we don't have any positions, of course we look for longs, because this is a weekly 1 2 3, a long 1 2 3. Kathy, you said I am sorry, what you are, what are you? I forget, what did I ask? USD yen, what? Short, right? Long? What? I forgot. I think we covered this yesterday, but I was not sure with this position. Was it the short? Okay, the short we mentioned. Okay, well done, great stuff. So now you have to watch closely, right? Trend line break, and this, or a bounce. And then if it's bouncing, great, then we just make more profits. Okay. as I said, euro yen 1 to 3 now. Very important that we watch closely here. Also the 2 to 3 line break, right? You see the tiny white candle. Would have been nicer for long traders if we had a clean break, but on the other hand, it's hedged up. Let it go down if it wants to, or maybe ranging in this area before it decides to go anywhere. I don't know if we have any rate news coming out soon, but really these days it's important that you watch closely. Yeah, we have all these weekly 1 2 3s, we have the bounces, we have the retracements, we have good powerful swing trades open and running. So it's time to see what else we can do. GP JPY, same scenario as the euro yen since yesterday, didn't change anything. That's yesterday's candle. We got a retracement of about 60 pips, and now it's more or less where it was yesterday. Yeah, it's still sitting on the 36, and it's important to see a break, which would be a huge weekly 1 2 3. Ideally, especially on this pair, as I mentioned yesterday, would be if the price could retrace more, not only because we had short, but it would great if it could reach a stronger support line like this before going up, because down here we could manage the shorts with huge profits, and then if it's bouncing up, you know, we can reinstate existing longs. Would be great. Sorry, what are you saying, Jim? That's the news, okay? Okay. What time will that be? Close. But of course, on the other hand, you see we have a spike here, the 633. So if the break is powerful, yeah, a long is okay. Yeah, we just have to adjust the line. Then we will go from here, draw the line like that. But right now, most important would be the line that even starts from down here. You see, it's more or less the same. That's why it bounced here. It's so powerful also. But if that breaks, then we focus on the different angle closer to the 36. Okay, 3 p.m. Euro Australian dollar, still the shorts. Robert, is Robert there? Robert sent his chart yesterday asking about targets. So let's discuss it, but I think you know how to go for targets, right? Okay, it's good. I'm not sure. I think he aggressively ended on the spike on the break, but more or less the entry even after the 4 hour, the 1 2 3 is the same. There's no big difference. The difference is the stop. So if somebody uses this trend line, okay, and you see the price is slowly retracing but not bouncing and breaking, usually, especially after kind of a range in this uptrend, and a false break, right? You see all these topping formations, then a break and price comes back, so it's a false breakout. If the price breaks this line, usually the move is quick, okay? And that's what happened. And Robert sent over a chart. Robert or Robin? Or Robin, I'm not sure, sorry. Short here. I'm really bad with names. But if I'm not sure exactly what enterprise it was, but if it was the breakout. So using this 1 2 3 in combination with a trend line, aggressively going short on this candle during the move between here and here, let's say somewhere here, you have a stop of about 280 pips. Yeah, if you do it on the 4 hourly chart. Now, if you check on your daily chart, you say, okay, what is my target? The target comes from the weekly chart, because only here I can connect 2 lines actually. That's all I got, and then extend the line. and it ends up down here. Later, of course, on the 36, but I'm just talking about the line first. And from here to here, if I don't go down in a straight line, but in an angle of what, 5 o'clock here, it would be like about 500 pips the target. So it's still okay to take the trade on the 4-hourly chart with a stop of about 280 or something. Okay, it's still a big stop. And now the price went down. It didn't even hit the first target by entering it down here, but because I'm not sure where exactly the entry and the stop is, I would say, like, let's say 250 pips. It's still, maybe the first lot is out, okay, maybe, but I'm not sure. Sorry about that. The thing is, I have a target of 500 pips here, and that's okay. It's an aggressive entry. Now the price retraced. Give me another 1, 2, 3, yes? And now I have another break, and here I have a stop of about 170 pips. If I measure the distance, I have also the 633 as support, of course, and the 200 above, so I have kind of a sandwich situation here again. It's about 250 pips away in the line, of course, as I said, about 500, which is okay. Yeah, no problem. Here, what I want to say, what about the stop? Here we go. If we have the aggressive entry here and the stop over there, somewhere in between, and let's say, as I said, about 250 pip stop. Now, after that 1, 2, 3, and after the price create a small lower point, because even if only lot 1 or if not even target 1 is hit, what you can do is take the stop from down here, of course, trail it over here because you had a 1, 2, 3, and now you're at least close to break even with the whole trade. With other words, if it decides to bounce and range or in the end go against you, no harm done. Okay, not even if you haven't taken any profits. But if you have taken one lot, this will be even a small profitable trade in the end. Yeah, and about the targets, of course, the line, and that would be from where the price is right now, another 200 pips. That would create the win-win scenario, and then also a free ride, a free trade. Then you can watch closely if the price comes down to the 36 in the end, and you get another 400 pips maybe. You watch closely again, see if you get a bounce, if you get a break. Hopefully you get a break, but looking at the monthly chart even, it's not impossible that you get a break and the price retraces about 1,000 pips, trying to create a big 1, 2, 3 on the monthly chart. Okay, but you never know. Look at this downtrend. You never got a 1, 2, 3 on the monthly chart here, and that went down 9,000 pips. So really have to watch closely, see what happens here. If you create a win-win scenario, then it's really easy to manage the rest. Gold, yeah, remember it's going up, hitting the line. If we don't get a bounce trade here on the lower time frames, then we need the break. Remember, I'm more in favor of longs because gold retraced a lot, and I don't see a reason why gold should go down more. Of course, we never know. Money isn't worth much anymore, right? So gold is all we have left. So it would only make sense if it goes up again at some point, so we watch closely. GBP CAD, this is just a very, very powerful big long trend, and you see we have the first green candles. Now it looks like a lower high. It's a very crucial area here. Yeah, the big swing long trades have hedged the positions, but now it's important, is that a lower high because of the red candle? Will it break or will it bounce again up? So we watch very, very closely. Now, if it breaks, everybody, please start looking for shorts, because that could be a retracement of 5, 6, 7, 800 plus pips. It could be, right? Now, if it's bouncing, you know what to do. You have longs. You could look for 4-hourly longs targeting the highs, and if they break, you stay in and manage it on the daily chart. CHF yen, as I said yesterday, like the euro yen, GBP, JPY, they all look the same right now, and I'm watching very, very closely for breaks. Yeah, it is worth trying out, and if it happens later on, I will take the shorts, reinstate the shorts, or stay in with existing shorts in other position. Okay, the hash position. But if it breaks up, then tomorrow we can see if we can get some long 1, 2, 3s. Look at the Dow just for fun. You see, it had this bounce on the previous channel in range. It came back up. It retraced down with no retracement. Hit the support line coming from the weekly chart. Yeah, if you connect the two touches here, even the 3, extend the line, that's where it ends up. Okay, exactly there. And if you check, it's also big weekly 1, 2, 3, a long 1, 2, 3. Now, exactly in this area, you have the 200 EMA. It's the first touch. You have a support line, and look how powerful the bounces are. Remember the 200 EMA first touch bounces. Yeah, so here you can easily see the break. Yeah, and that's a bounce trade. Okay, that's something some traders like to do, and it's very, very powerful if you do it correctly. Okay, so you have the reason, you have the 200 EMA, you have of course the channel down here, but you also had the 200, and you had a support line coming from the higher time frame, and you had a nice bounce and a nice white candle after the Heikin-Ashi line break. So good stuff here. Let's see if it can break here, if it stays below the line in the 36 in the end. Okay, there we have, yesterday we had that 4-hourly 1, 2, 3 in making. We said could be good. We had support here. Did anybody try this out in this retracement? Did anybody get the chance to trade CAD yen? That's the only line we had. Okay, John. Okay, well done. You are long here, right? Practice day trading on 5-minute as well, or you combine 5-minute with a 4-hourly and try to turn the day trade with a 5-minute stop in a swing trade. Okay, target 1 second. Swing profit target is 1 is out. On 5-minute, 1 and 2 is out. Got hit, stop, loss. A swing is open. Okay, so you did both. Yeah, you did both. You took it as a swing. Okay, well done. That's nice practicing. Okay, so what John did, he took the 4-hourly long as discussed, but he also took it on the 5-minute to see, to combine and see the difference. Now, with a stop below here, it's a 60 pip stop, about more or less, right? That was up about 80, so 1 lot is out on the swing long. 200 should be probably the target for the second, or the 36 EMA at least, and the previous highs here, low, sorry, where the price is right now in combination with the 36. Yeah, so the whole area is resistance. If the price hits target 2 somewhere up here, then it's a win-win. So target 1 is out on this trade, and on the 5-minute chart I have actually to change the time frame. So where did you enter? Let me try to find it differently. Let me put a line on here. Try to figure out. Okay, there we go. So you had the bounce, you had a 4 hourly 1, 2, 3. Okay. And then you got the bounce. You see all the EMAs are getting close. A nice 1, 2, 3 over the 200 into 633, so it can get better than that. Okay. You have your 4 hourly 1, 2, 3, so you have your higher time frame combination. You have a nice 2 to 3 line break entry and a stop of about, and a stop of about maybe 15 pips plus spread, which is nothing. Okay. So the price went up, first and second lot hit, and then you were unlucky, I would say. Because you have to stop down here, plus I mean, it should not hit the stop actually. If you look at it, having it down here is a 15 pips plus spread. So on the short, depending of course if they widen the spread, then you have trouble. It's really close, right? Like it could almost like probably 1 or 2 pips lower if they widen the spread. That brokers like to do that sometimes. Okay, we'll kick you out here for sure. But it was really close, yeah? Okay, 15 pip stop loss was closed somewhere here. Yeah, it's always best, especially on the 5-minute chart, when you enter, look at the 36, put it like a couple of pips below, and then include the spread. So if this pair has 5 pip spread, which is a lot, okay, what you do, you include it and go 5 pips lower. This case, it will protect you usually if the price really wants to go up. Okay, yeah, exactly. If the price really wants to go up in the end, you are usually okay after the first 1, 2, 3 with a stop below the 36, especially if the 200 is there. So that happens sometimes, not often, but it happens that the price retraces and goes back close to where you entered. And because you had the 206.33, it stopped there. So yeah, probably because of 2-3 pips, but okay, that's just how it is sometimes. It's not a problem. And sometimes even a 15 pip stop is enough. It's just an example that it could happen that you get kicked out and then the price goes your way in the end. Yeah. So you had the confirmation, 2 lots out. It's not a problem. If you were to manage it on the 5-minute chart only, then of course you could have trailed it to here right from the beginning, and then it would hit the stop here. But you tried to turn the 5-minute entry, right, the last position, into a swing trade, I guess, yeah, which is very, very powerful. And you see how it ends up, like risking 20 and then seeing suddenly 90-100 and having one lot open. And if you see in the end price moves up on the 4-hourly chart, and you have maybe even longs on the daily, and you're at the beginning of a trend change, a 20 pip stop on a day trade turning into a swing could end up making you hundreds or even thousands of pips. Yeah, remember, don't know, probably some older members, the trades we had on the euro yen, the day trades with a, I think, 10-12 pip stop ended up making like over 1,000, right? Just because we start managing it on the daily chart in the end. Okay, you cannot do that every day, but you can try it when you get the 4-hourly and daily setups, and leave the last lot open, trying not to get too nervous. 1 second. So 4-hourly 1 to 3 target on the day, targeting daily daily 36, and also trying to turn a day trade into a swing trade is a powerful thing. So well done, John, here. Good stuff. Now the targets you have for your swing, for the remaining positions there. What are the targets you are having? Just by looking on the weekly chart, and you see all the bottom formations here, it could really in the end go up a lot. I'm trying to get back into this range here. 36. Okay, with the weekly. Okay. Okay, well done. The Aussie CHF, what happened with this one? Did we not cover it yesterday in the end? Did we forget? No, I think we did, right? Was this range, this bounce, this trending bounce trade, and you see it's as we kind of also switch to the 4 hourly, thought that it will in the end, after breaking the line, actually go higher, and did create this 1 2 3 here on the daily. So it's although that we also got the 4 hourly 1 2 3, we had a lot of support as we mentioned today. So this went higher and is long still, okay, or probably again I would say after the break here. We just talk about 80 pips. It's just moved up about 100 pips. And now in the daily chart, when these lines really break, you get another 4 hourly setup. You could try it out, or you wait for daily 1 2 3, but it could also be just by looking back that you never get this one. Targets are there. Yeah, we have daily targets, we have weekly targets. It's okay, you can draw the line like that. The price is sitting in this area right now, so if it breaks, target at 36 EMA up here with the long. So you can take a closer look at that if you like it. Looking also for new setups if you're not already long on that one. Okay, did I forget any pairs? These are the ones that I'm watching. Let me count, how many are we watching anyway? That's about 17 pairs, okay? Now I have traders that watch like 25 pairs, or all the pairs they got, at least all the major pairs. Then others also add everything, like, I don't know, the Namibian dollar against the Singapore dollar, something like that, where you have a 2,000 pips spread, you know, because the pip is not worth much. Like, I don't know, there are really pairs where you have 50, 40, 50, 60 pips. I don't like those much, not because the pip is not worth much, it's just that it's too much, just you know, too funny. But sometimes you really get good setups there, even on the daily and 4 hourly charts. Some pairs are really trending, and you get some great setups on the exotic pairs. We can start, if you like to watch some exotic pairs just for fun, and if you like it, okay. I have my own cousin, I remember, likes to trade these really funny pairs with a lot of success actually. So yeah, we can look forward and to this and start talking about a little bit exotic pairs soon, when we have a little bit time, when the setups, when the market is a little bit lazy here, or we have our positions open and running, then we can switch to some other pairs and check what's going on there. Okay. Okay guys, sorry I have to go. I'll catch up with you tomorrow. Make sure you watch the setups, okay? That we might get something here today. Okay, perfect. See you tomorrow. Bye.